I moved to this new town. I got the house for incredibly cheap. It was a normal day and I just finished work. I came home and sat on my porch with a drink listening to some music. I see one of my neighbors come up to me and introduces himself and his wife, so I offered them to have a drink with me. They join me with a drink on my porch. We go talking about our jobs, then I bring up why I got this house for so cheap. They both smile and look scared, and then they say they have to go check on their kids. I was a little confused, but I just said, okay, I'll talk to you guys later. They go home. Next week, I am on my porch relaxing and listening to music. Then my neighbors come over again. We talk for a little bit, then I bring up why this house was offered to me so cheaply, and even though it's been on the market for years with the price it was at, and how I was the first one to buy it. Then my neighbors tell me that they have to go check on their kids again, and then they leave. I now find this a little strange, so I go upstairs to my computer and look up this house that I am at. And what I see shocks me until this day. I found out that the house I am at now is haunted and that the last 3 people who lived in this house was killed. It's the next day and I tell my neighbors of what I found and they look shocked. I tell them that I have to get out of here so that I'm leaving tomorrow. My neighbors look very frustrated and then they tell me that I can't leave. I tell them that I have to go and they beg me to stay. I felt a little uneased and creeped out by the way they were acting. And this time, it was only the husband and not the wife. When I asked him where she was, he smiled at me and said she's in a better place now. All of this had creeped me out and I had a bad feeling about everything. So instead, I left that night instead of leaving tomorrow morning. I go to stay with my brother until I can get my own house. My brother grabs me and tells me to turn on the TV. So I did, and the news came on and said that a man got arrested for murdering his own kids and wife. And then the picture of the man came up, and it was no other than my old neighbor. My eyes widened in shock, and then the police said that he was planning on killing a man that was his neighbor that night, but he left before he can kill him. Then they said that they captured the man and he's going to jail for life. Thank God, I said. I was so happy that I trusted my instincts, because if I didn't, then I wouldn't be here. And I still wonder if the house was really haunted or if he was just the one killing the people living at the house. I guess only time will tell.